Hi everyone, this is Ben Bridge at Wyoming Catholic College, and today I would like to share with you a little bit of the best kept secret of the writing world. In the past, maybe you've been frustrated with having been asked to cram your thoughts into a cramping, restricting structure, such as the 5-paragraph essay. Or possibly your idea of writing has been to jot down your thoughts as they occur to you in any sort of disconnected fashion. Today I would like to introduce you to the classical oration style, which has 6 basic parts. The first part of the classical oration is the introduction. The introduction is where you whet your audience's appetite, you get them interested in your topic, and invite them to keep reading. The second part is a statement of circumstance. This is where you give your audience any necessary information they will need to understand your argument, such as character knowledge, or plots, or circumstance, or locations. Have you ever noticed how in movies, filmmakers will show the outside of a building first before they show the people inside? This gives you the context and shows you where you are and what's going on before the action starts. The third part of the classical oration is the outline. This is the 60-second version of your essay, where you introduce all the high points. It's the menu for the meal, so that your readers know what's coming up and what to expect. The fourth part of the classical oration is the argument. This is the largest part of your essay and the main course of your meal. You introduce your claims, and you make your arguments, and you support them. You marshal all of your evidence, and you bring in your texts, and you drive home your point. Next, we have the refutation. This is where you introduce your opponent's arguments, and you slay them like Achilles slew Hector on the field of Troy. Most people won't think to introduce counter-arguments, and frankly, they're not strictly necessary. However, they add a contrast and an extra spice that enhances the flavor of your argument. You leave no doubt in your audience's or readers' minds as to whether or not you are correct. The final part of the classical oration is the conclusion. And this is more than just a summary of your argument and your essay. This is where you leave your audience with a question or an emotional challenge that they can continue meditating upon. It's not the end of an argument, it's the beginning of a thought. So there you have it, the classical oration style. You've introduced your topic, you've made your reader care about it, and you've given them the pertinent background information to understand your claims. Then you've made your claims and strengthened them by refuting counter-arguments. And finally, you've left your reader with an intellectual challenge. Are you still not convinced? Well, let me tell you this. People have been using this style for over 2,000 years. Just ask Shakespeare or Cicero. I seriously suggest you try it.